Good morning, guys. Some of us waking up to some wind damage out there this morning after yesterday's line of strong and severe storms came through. This picture of a tree totally toppled in Webster County, coming through windows and coming through the ceiling. You can see this tree branch totally piercing through that ceiling there in Webster County. The Weather Service will be out to survey the damage today to determine if a tornado hit anywhere in the Ozarks, but we did find wind gusts at 60 to 70 miles per hour, 66 mile per hour gusts in Springfield, 71 mile per hour gusts registered yesterday in West Plains. Starting out with a few clouds out there this morning. It's 50 degrees on some west winds at 10 miles per hour. We've got some clearing skies and much more quiet weather out there this morning. It's also cooler on the backside of that front by about 5 to 10 degrees. It's 50 degrees in Branson, 47 degrees in Monette, and 50 degrees in Springfield. If you've been working from home out on your patio, you'll have some clouds, breezy northwest winds today, cooler highs, and a couple of showers possible, so you might get spit on a little bit, and we'll find those highs cooler in the upper 50s and lower 60s. The rain chance will be held east of Highway 65. The rain should stay pretty spotty. We're looking at some clearing skies tonight and temperatures cooler in the 40s. Tomorrow, gorgeous sunshine and highs up near 70 degrees. A beautiful stretch of weather starts tomorrow. We'll start to warm up, sunshine and 70 degrees, some upper 70s on Friday with sunshine. We'll find some highs warming into the lower 80s with sunshine on Saturday. Things staying warm through the 7-day forecast despite a couple of storm chances by Sunday and Tuesday. So cooler and breezy with a couple of showers today. Gorgeous Thursday through Saturday with a warming trend. Next storm chance on Sunday and then again on Tuesday. Joe, Lauren.
Want to continue to keep you up to date with the number of COVID-19 cases. In Greene County, the only thing that has changed this week is the amount of active cases decreasing. The county is down to 14. 71 people have been released from isolation. Now in Missouri as a whole, over 7,000 cases have been reported along with 314 deaths. Also down in Arkansas, there have been 3,127 cases and 1,216 recoveries. 57 people have died.
As we know, Missouri's stay-at-home order is set to expire in less than a week at the end of the day Sunday. Color 10's Nija McDonald joins us this morning to share how some people feel about things going back to normal, whatever normal means. Nija.
Well, good morning, Lauren. Some of the people I spoke with say they're nervous for the restrictions to be lifted, while others say it's time. I met with Sharon Elkins, who works as a real estate agent in Springfield. She says she's ready for things to go back to normal. However, she says she does believe the quarantine was necessary. I also met Joanne Barker from Ash Grove. She says she's on the fence about the reopenings. And that's being someone who is considered high risk makes her nervous to see things go back to the way they once were so soon.
I'm anxious for it too. I believe that it's gone on long enough. I think it was necessary to grab everybody's attention to be cautious of others. If you're sick, stay home, keep your distance, make sure you're not spreading anything when you go out.
We just don't know with this virus what it's going to do. So me being a high-risk person, I'm better off staying home and kind of quarantining myself for a while longer until we know what's going to happen with this.
Lauren, I also met with a psychologist named Dr. Gabriel Klein for some practical advice on how to readapt as things go back to normal. Here's what he had to say.
Be patient with themselves. Try to encourage yourself to go out and to engage in life as it was. Do the things that you enjoy doing. And if you're still having anxiety, you're still having depression, you're still scared, find someone to talk to. There's lots of really good mental health providers out there.
All right, thank you, Nija. Now, did Dr. Klein have any other advice for people struggling with this?
Mainly, he just wants you to adapt a routine. He said for parents, you might want to do some negotiating with the kids as things go back to whatever normal is. But to hear his entire interview, you can visit our website at ozarksfirst.com.
Nija McDonald, thank you very much. More news from around the Ozarks now. Police in Polk County need your help finding 71-year-old Roy Albin. He's been missing since 7:15 yesterday morning and was last seen at a home in Bolivar. He may be driving a 2014 Ram truck with a license plate 8CC in 2009. According to our past reporting, Alvin also went missing in October of last year. If you know where he is, please call the Sheriff's Department.
Got some news from around the region for you now. Kansas nurses are concerned the state is planning to put their masks through a sterilizer rather than finding them new ones. Governor Laura Kelly made the announcement about the state's new machine during a weekly news conference. With a shortage of equipment during the pandemic, she says it will allow first responders and healthcare providers to reuse those face masks. However, the Kansas Nurses Association says they do not actually support that decision.
We're being compromised right now, and that our well-being is not being looked after in healthcare right now. And this is a time where we really should be looking out for the healthcare of everyone.
Also happening in Arkansas, in the River Valley, a new COVID-19 testing site has opened. It's a partnership between Walmart, Quest Diagnostics, the city of Fort Smith, and the state of Arkansas. Anyone can be tested at this site. You just need to register online. Local leaders say it's an important step in fighting COVID-19.
Make sure you get your appointment and come down and be tested. The sooner we get a handle on this virus, the better off we're going to be as we strategize about how we're going to come out of this in the next few days.
To some news from around America now. 68 residents sick from the coronavirus have died at a Massachusetts home for aging veterans. State and federal officials are trying to figure out what went wrong in what is now the deadliest known outbreak at a long-term care facility in the United States. Federal officials are investigating whether or not residents were denied proper medical care. Also, the state's top prosecutor is deciding in pursuing legal action.
The Holland American cruise ship of Amsterdam docked in L.A. last night with 800 crew members on board. They have been stranded and floating in international waters for 45 days since the coronavirus crisis happened in America. The hope was to disembark, but the CDC says no, and the ship is now heading out to sea again. The new plan is to head to Mexico, where half the crew will transfer to another ship.
And in some more local news, Springfield Public Schools will announce its 2020-21 Teacher of the Year through live stream tonight. Over 220 nominations were received. That list was narrowed down to 5 finalists. Shannon Bossing, a 4th grade teacher at Harrison Elementary. Betsy Canella, a science teacher at Kickapoo High. Armando Johnson, a Spanish teacher at Central High. Carrie Sykes, who is a 4th grade teacher at Gray Elementary, and Michelle Slominski, a kindergarten teacher at Sequiota Elementary. You can watch the announcement live on SPS's website or YouTube page at 4 o'clock. All 5 finalists, though, will be recognized in August at the Foundation for Springfield Public Schools annual banquet.
Here's something we're excited about. In a way you can put the Ozarks first. Color 10 and Ozarks Fox will host a fundraiser for Convoy of Hope, Ozarks Food Harvest, and Crosslines. Tomorrow, join us for stories on how these organizations are helping relieve hunger in the Ozarks. You'll also be able to make an impact by donating money to help your neighbors. Again, that's tomorrow in every newscast right here on Color 10.
And what do we have trending right now to start us off?
Well, we've been talking about how we were impacted by severe storms here, wind damage. But in Tulsa, 2 men have been rescued from a creek there. They were believed to have been there seeking shelter from the storms.
It's incredible how flash flooding can really just pop up like that, because we had some of the very heavy rains yesterday too. But yeah, lots of damage reports this morning in Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, and Arkansas.
The good news is that they're safe.
Good.
That is true. All right, another trend for you is Kansas City Chiefs player Bashad Breeland, who just signed for another year in Kansas City earlier this month, was arrested for multiple charges yesterday. One was drinking and driving, another was an open container, and then I believe some possession of drugs.
Cornerback, right, for the Chiefs?
Yes, cornerback for the Chiefs. He's tweeted out that he was approached at a gas station by police. He believes he is innocent and was working to clear his name.
Okay, well, we'll be looking for a statement from the Chiefs later on.
Right.
Another check of the forecast?
We'll be cooler and breezy out there today. A couple of showers possible to the east with that high at 62 degrees. Gorgeous tomorrow.
All right, looking forward to that weekend and the warm-up that's on tap. Thanks for joining us this morning. Have a great Wednesday.